It's me, Bussy, and welcome back to my channel. You know what you're here for, you clicked the video. Today we are going to be reviewing the unaired runways from RuPaul's Drag Race Season 14, aka the official tournament bracket drag generator video for June Jambalaya, Maddy, Morphosis, and Alyssa Hunter. To create today's tournament bracket, I downloaded every unaired look from the RuPaul's Drag Race fandom wiki, and then plugged them into this bracket generator. Regrettably though, the generator that I used held only 32 looks, and there were 33 available in the wiki. The one look that did not get chosen by the random generator to be placed into the bracket was June Jambalaya's Night of 1000 J-Lo's look, which was a recreation of her stunning green and gold bow 2020 Golden Globes look, which she attended, by the way, for her role in Hustlers that year. So for this look, may it rest in peace, because it is stunning and honestly a shame that it didn't make it. June, this look is hot. But you know, as much as I love runways, I also love cash. Which reminds me that I want to say thank you so much to YouGov, today's video sponsor, for helping me earn extra cash in my free time. And they can help you too. Here's how it works. Just click the link in the description of this video and get signed up in a couple of clicks. Then complete some short surveys sharing your opinion on topics like how important you think the role of the vice president is, or who should lead the Democratic Party next. And when you're ready, you can redeem the points that you earn through completing these surveys for cash or gift cards to some of your favorite places like Amazon. Just think of the possibilities. A few short minutes sharing your opinion on things you're already thinking about could help you get that new PS5, if, you know, you can find one in stock. So what are you waiting for? Click the link in the description of this video and start earning extra cash today. Thanks YouGov for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get started. First up, we've got Orion Story's shoulder pads versus Maddy Morphos's mirror dress. Two honestly stunning looks. This was actually the direction for Maddy that I thought a lot more queens were going to go, like actual mirror pieces. Some lowdown tea suggests that maybe the original runway prompt might have been closer to something like reflective instead of mirror as it ended up on the show, which would explain why some looks, like for example Angeria's, was holographic and not directly on theme. Back to Maddy's though, this is one of my favorite things that she has done. It is a stunning photograph. It's a stunning gown, and this is the level of like detail and polish. Girl, that mirror is polished. I can see myself in it. I ugly. Sorry, I got entranced by my own beauty. This look is absolutely hot. Compared to Orion's shoulder pads look, it's giving me Princess Bubblegum from Adventure Time meets Deja Skye's promo look, actually. It has similar elements with like those buckles and stars. The final execution of this look on Orion today though, I'm not sure I'm turning the page for more. It might have been a better look had there not been a giant star cut out right on like the lower part of her waist, and if that little train moment wasn't just kind of haphazardly, as it seems, draped around her waist. The bodysuit elements of it I think are really fun though. Not a bad look, but for this comparison here, it's gonna be a rat. Maddy takes it. And next up we've got Alyssa Hunter's Heart On look compared with Maddy Morphos's unaired J-Lo runway look. And yes, she was in the episode, but this was a look that she wrote on Instagram saying she wanted to do this one. They told her she couldn't. I would assume that it probably had something to do with copyright, because it is actually a recreation of a look from a movie that J-Lo was in called The Cell. I hadn't seen it, but the trailer for that movie looked wild, and it is on my watch list. So thank you, Maddy, for giving me a little cultural education on that. And the reference is fun and the recreation is sickening, but does it compare to Alyssa Hunter's Heart On look? No, my dear, I'm so sorry, it does not. But girl, my God, the looks from Alyssa Hunter on this bracket, y'all are going to be gagging and choking. I love this. Alyssa looks stunning. I love that quilted heart silhouette that she has going on. It reminds me a little bit of Miss Cracker's giant Fabergé egg reveal that she did on All Stars 5. Miss Cracker invented quilted runway reveals. I could not believe it. Alyssa, my heart beats on for you. You're gonna take the hot, and Maddy gets the rot. Okay. Ooh. We've got now here Orion Story's impromptu Glamazon Prime look that she actually completed from home using, as she says from her Instagram, nothing but dollar store materials, versus Orion Story's religion look, and she said her religion here was love. This was another runway prompt that I don't think translated directly on the show to what the queens had brought. Apparently they were told to wear something in a category that they worship, and the religion aspect, did it translate here or there? Maybe not 100%. It is kind of kitschy on purpose. You know, she has included, very obvious details pointing out the era that she's in, but it's a super fun look, and I'm gonna give it a hot. But does it beat Glamazon Prime? No, this is stunning. If she'd have been able to create this Glamazon Prime look on the actual show, she would have won the category. It's sickening. It's all kinds of flowers and basket weave and even butterflies attached to this interestingly silhouetted dress. Of course, the actual challenge is, could she have created that on the show? Because when that pressure cooker starts a cooking on RuPaul's Drag Race and the roast gets a cooking when you knock the rocks together, to quote, geometric. You can't always make something that you could have made at home. But Glamazon Prime is gonna take it here. Next up, girl, I told y'all with these Alyssa Hunter looks, she brought it every single week. It is a crime that we did not get her on television. And honestly, kind of a crime we didn't see some of Maddy's later planned looks on the runway as well, because she had some sickening stuff. This is her Chaps look. I saw this and immediately thought Doug Dimmadome from Fairly Odd Parents, which is a fairly odd reference, but might be the mustache that took me there. Super fun, campy. This is drag. Love this look. Very hot. But compared to Alyssa Hunter's religion gown, wow, she wrote on her Instagram for this look has a very important meaning for me because it represents where I come from. And in my dress, all the triumphs that I have had throughout my career are illustrated. Triumphs that have made me grow as an artist and as a human being. This piece of art is one of my favorite looks that I brought to RuPaul's Drag Race. And it absolutely should be. It's got Puerto Rico written on it, where she's from. It has Miss Charisma, Miss Nerve, Miss Talent, all written across different sashes. There's a crown. There's literally like a giant candelabra, it looks like, attached to her back. This is an absolutely stunning look. Obviously also going to get a hot from me and going to take this round. Gonna be hard to beat that one. Next up, we've got Orion Story's Chaps look, which is giving us a little cactus prickly fantasy versus Jasmine Kennedie's Too Much. And yes, she did wear an teensy yellow polka dot tutu cocktail dress. Orion's look very much reminded me of Denali's Unaired Runway. No, her reunion look from last season. Could have been a direct inspiration, but she didn't list that there. The cactuses that Denali opened. I'm joking, there's no drama. I love all the stoning that you start to see on Orion's when you zoom in. And this next thing is not shady, so let's not take it there, but I love that Orion makes almost all of her stuff. It gives her drag a much more approachable and like homegrown, custom quality that I think is, not always necessarily needed to execute a great drag character, of course not, but great when you can see that individual artist inspiration built into their looks. This look is hot. Jasmine's too is fun, but it doesn't say a whole lot to me. It's kind of like if Cruella de Vil were skinning yellow Dalmatians, I suppose. It's gonna get a warming up from me. And Orion's gonna take this round. Next up, two I'm a Winner baby looks. One from Alyssa Hunter and one from Jorgeous. The one from Jorgeous is delectable, stunningly amazing. Her dress silhouette looks like a flower vase, and then she's got the flowers around her chest, this beautiful boa, and this kind of almost like Linda Evangelista style hair. She says the inspiration for this was Chichi Rodriguez from Tu Wong Fu. Why is the little Latin boy in drag crying? It's just because the two of you are so pretty. By the way, quintessential drag movie. If you haven't seen it, put it on your watch list. And Alyssa's look, I love all that beautiful baby blue applique across the face and the body. Those ostrich feathers, maybe they're chicken, we don't know. God, it's so gorgeous. Both of these looks are so gorgeous. I think I'm gonna have to give it to Jorgeous here though, because I love that she referenced Tu Wong Fu for her finale, and also it's her only entry into this bracket, so it's her only chance to win. Both looks are gonna get a hot for me though. Next up, it's hot in the summer. June versus June. We've got her heart on look versus her mirror mirror. The mirror mirror look, not my favorite, mostly just because it's kind of all over the place. I don't feel like there's enough different mirror pieces down the bottom of that dress skirt, and then it's also giving me I'm doing a professional choreography dance with the bra and jacket top, but also I own 51% of this fun house, but also I'm wearing the sun hat. There's just a lot of mixed messaging there. I'm gonna give that look a rot. Her heart on look, very cute. The hair is phenomenal. I love that she was very obvious and campy with her hearts literally all over her dress and matched her hair. Beautiful touch. And if y'all aren't following June on Instagram, I just want to shout her out real quick. Go check out her profile. She did lots of little lip sync videos for each of her looks. Girl, she was dedicated to serving it to the children, and she absolutely did. And this look, I have got a heart on for. It's a hot. And it takes this round. Next up, we've got Maddy Morphosis versus Alyssa Hunter's Spring Has Sprung look. I mean, girl, I don't even have to think about this decision. Alyssa Hunter is absolutely gonna get this round for me, but let me tell you why. She is literally dressed as a flower. And I know what you're thinking, florals for spring, groundbreaking. On Instagram, Alyssa wrote, "This look was inspired by the culture of my beautiful island, Puerto Rico. I represent you all, our beautiful native flower, Flor Maga, with El Coqui, our cultural and national symbol, frog." The other look, by the way, was Maddy's heart on look, and it's an interesting approach for her. She said the mask was from AliExpress and that she made the rest. I do like where she was going with this, but it is an interesting approach. It's kind of giving us a little bit of horror drag fantasy, a little scary, a little spooky. Maybe this heart was broken in the past. Gonna be a rot from me, but Alyssa is absolutely stunning here. Gonna take the round and get a hat. And finishing on the left side of this bracket, the decisions are going to get a little bit tough. First up, we've got Maddy Morphos's mirror versus Alyssa's heart on. God. Gotta go with Alyssa's heart on. Next up, Alyssa's religion versus Orion's glams on prime. Alyssa, girl, she gonna win the whole thing. Jorgeous finale versus Orion's stories chaps. Definitely gonna have to go with Jorgeous here. And June Jambalaya's heart on versus Alyssa Hunter's spring is sprung. Absolutely Alyssa Hunter. This whole thing is just gonna be Alyssa versus Alyssa versus Alyssa. And well deserved. Oof. Okay, Alyssa's pageant versus her own heart on. Pageant religion. And Jorgeous's finale, Chichi Rodriguez, Tu Wong Fu inspired finale versus Alyssa Hunter's spring is sprung. This is a tough one. Gonna go with Jorgeous here though. Okay, left side of the bracket, we're deciding a winner. We've got Alyssa Hunter's religion versus Jorgeous finale look. I am in love with Alyssa Hunter's take on what you worship, what your religion is, and it's that pageantry drag perfection. Girl, the pageant queen wins the pageant, at least on the left side. Here we go. Now we're gonna finish out the right side of the bracket and then get to a winner here shortly. First up, we've got Orion's mirror versus Orion's heart on look. The mirror look, I will say, just looking at it, you know, sitting here on this bench in this disco club, I get the inspiration, I get where she was going, and I think it's cute for the club. And she had a little disco ball reveal moment for this, which actually amped up that camp value. In a setting other than this, I would give this a hot, but here, it's just how the cookie crumbles. It's gotta be a rat. Versus her heart on look, it was the Bowery. Girl, it was camp. She's giving face kini, she's giving hearts. She's got rainbow ruffles completing this look. She is in love with the LGBTQ. And I am too. This look is hot. Next up, we've got Orion's Your Winner Baby look, which she is giving a Sailor Scout fantasy from Sailor Moon, the anime, versus Alyssa Hunter's shoulder pads look, which is an interesting one. We'll come back to that. The Sailor Scout fantasy from Orion, I think is fun. I maybe would have liked a little bit more from this look, as fun as it is. I'm really missing those giant pigtails. Like if we're gonna do the Sailor Scout, I need the giant Sailor Moon pigtails to complete it. It's just not the same with this like crop bang and like floofball thing on the head. Not living for it. Gonna be a warming up. Alyssa's shoulder pad thing. Giving Ninja Turtles. It's giving Mad Max. It's giving The Hills Have Eyes. She is such an interesting person. I love her so much, and she has such amazing, phenomenal drag. This look is just not it for me though. Rat. Gonna go with Moon Prism Power here. Next up, we've got Maddy Morphos's Too Much look versus June Jambalaya's Spring Is Sprung. Wow from both of them. Miss June is taking me back to the season 7 like spring and fall runways. This would have been excellent for a little Vogue runway walk moment. And I love that even though everything is that same floral pattern, even though everything visually is the same, she also found places to cut out her waist and give you a little bit of skin between that boot and cocktail dress. Beautiful look. Miss Maddy. This might be one of the most beautiful looks from Maddy that she has showcased so far in our experience and time with her in relation to RuPaul's Drag Race season 14. This really is just a matter of like occasion, right? And I think this tutu look might have what it takes to go a little bit further today. Both looks from me are gonna get hats. However, Miss Maddy takes the round. Uh-oh. Okay. Oof, sorry. Thought my bracket generator froze. Oh. Okay, next up we have Jasmine Kennedie's mirror look. Stunning, breathtaking, gorgeous, beautiful. This is a creation by Bunny B Fly from Drag Race Thailand. She does lots of queens looks, and you know when Miss Bunny has done a look, she has this very unique take and aesthetic on like these holographic materials and shapes and cutouts, and it's a stunning motorsport, motorbike look from Miss Jasmine Kennedie on here. Wow, 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 wow. The way this look moves, the way the light hits just all of those reflective pieces. Again, I think highlighting that the original prompt may not have just been mirror mirror, but more in the category of just being reflective, because this is more in that holographic category, but you know, not holding the runway category against her at all here. Phenomenal look. And from Miss June, we've got a little woman who dominates things. Miss June's look is giving me Entering the Matrix meets a very interesting blend of snakeskin latex material. I love the silhouette she's created, though I will say I would have loved a hair off the shoulder here, since she is trying to highlight the silhouette, and ultimately this actually is supposed to be in the chaps category, and I'm not so sure it's giving me chaps. I guess like when you zoom in and see what she was trying to achieve here with that black latex, I think attempting to do illusion inspiration and then creating the chaps with the snakeskin material. It's interesting. I like it. I love this look on its own, but yeah, I don't look at this and think chaps. I just look at this and think like powerful woman working in the nightclubs who's gonna maybe take you to the back room, show you a little something new. A sexy, hot look for Miss June, no doubt, but girl, if it's supposed to be chaps, I need chaps. So Miss Jasmine Kennedie is gonna vroom vroom motor sport this all the way into the next round. Absolutely hot. And next up, we've got Alyssa Hunter's Too Much Aquatic Tulle Runway versus Kerri Colby's finale. I've gotta say about Miss Kerri, my God, she is just breathtaking. I remember watching the first few episodes of season 14, just like staring and being like, how does this person like exist? And I think because she had so much natural beauty just baked into who she is, there was an expectation, I think, of her being like the runway queen or fashion queen of the season that didn't necessarily pan out for her, though she did have that amazing moment with the J-Lo look, let's not forget. And I think maybe this is her trying to reach back for that fashion title, because this covered in gold chains. About this look, she wrote, "For much of my adult life, I've been obsessed with Egyptian mythology and all things gold. For this runway, I wanted to channel the energy of the great goddess Isis. This headpiece and dress combined weighed over 40 pounds of solid gold metal chain. My motto was heavy as the crown and walk of a winner on the golden path." This look is 24 karat hot. Stunning, breathtaking, phenomenal. I love it. Miss Alyssa Hunter, also, again, stunning, breathtaking, phenomenal. I love this look, that silhouette that she created with all that tulle on the shoulders. This could have worked well, oh my God, for like the hard-on category, the shoulder pad category, the too much tulle category. But is it actually tutu? Not really. Like, just because something is tulle does not make it a tutu, which is, you know, traditionally supposed to be more focused around the waist in like a cylindrical pattern. Look at me explaining the details of what a tutu is, like y'all don't know. Stunning look though, my God. I've got to give it to Kerri. I've got to give it to Kerri. Both of these looks, stunning. Amazing, perfect. Next up, again with Alyssa Hunter, just, my God, she gets it. She understands drag, camp, references. This is her mirror mirror look. She is literally the golden mirror frame. And then inside of the mirror is her head. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who is the most stunning, sickening drag queen of them all? Apparently Alyssa Hunter. She's also got this sort of like snake element to what she's doing. And when she turns around, she's got the apple placed on the apple. This look needs no further description from me. It is absolutely hot. Versus Miss June Jambalaya's look. This is her tutu look. She's giving us girl hanging out at the playground. It's fun. It's not my favorite look personally. Did have a little reveal moment though, maybe worth noting. Not for me. The tennis shoes and in full drag, not for me. Also, we need some more height on the hair to balance out the silhouette, because she is getting a little bit stuffy up in this area here. So it's gonna be a rot. Alyssa Hunter takes the round here. Y'all, this look from June Jambalaya, this was her shoulder pads look. Are you effing joking? This look hits, okay? When I say this is giving, it is giving everything, every possible thing. She's giving me fashion, beauty, royalty. It is a little bit like cake icing or something. The way all those ruffled details are hitting in all the right places. The silhouette is phenomenal. The proportions, the train, stunning in this. What even, like mustard gold color? June? Hello, hello, hello-ness. This look is hot. Versus Miss Kornbread's worship/religion runway. She is giving us a little bit of a Jesus moment. Campy, fun, silly, ridiculous. This is who Kornbread is. She is beautiful, campy, fashionable, silly, and I just love how she approaches drag. I think if you've done drag, you've probably done a Jesus look. I mean, I guess I'll speak for myself. Here's mine. It wasn't great. That's what I didn't really know how to do makeup, but I've done it. Kornbread's obviously better though. No competition. Yeah, this look is hot. June's gonna take the round for me though. And in the final round of the right side of our bracket, we've got June Jambalaya's finale look versus this wild, crazy contraption from Miss Alyssa Hunter. Let's talk about that first. She wrote on Instagram, psychopath-chaps. And I guess that's really the only explanation we need for this, because that is exactly what she's giving. I don't know what the hell this is. This came from the same, like, I think style inspiration that she had for that Mad Max shoulder pads runway. Very interesting approach to alternative drag. Personally, this is not my favorite either. I think something about what is happening at the bottom with the actual chaps and all of the leather belts, I don't know. I'm just getting, she got tangled up in the belt factory, fell through a puddle of makeup, smudged it around, and then just like said, here I am. She also did this really creepy little doll video on Instagram for this. The approach and vision, interesting. The execution, not for me. It's gonna be a rat. June Jambalaya's finale look though. My God, she is a winner, baby, in this look. Wow. I love the little, almost like a river flowing down her chest of fabric and those beautiful knots of hair. Oof, gorgeous hair on this. And the sleekness matching the dress. Love this. When I see a hair just perfectly match a look like this, I'm in love. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Hot. All right, let's finish out the right side of our bracket here. We've got Orion Story's Hard On versus Orion Story's Sailor Moon Winter Baby look. Gonna be hard on for me. Oh my God, Maddy Morphosis Tutu versus Jasmine Kennedie's Mirror Mirror. Gonna be Maddy Morphosis. She really shook me the house down boots, yes God, oh grrr. Literally, solid gold versus solid gold. The choice is easy for me though, Kerri. Oh my God, I love this look. Love this look. Miss Kerri. It's just the fashion, the mix of fashion and beauty. June Jambalaya versus June Jambalaya. I wonder if a similar designer did these, because that silky textured fabric thing is happening in both her Winter Baby and shoulder pads look. This is tough for me because if we were just choosing this off of the gowns, I would choose the shoulder pad gown. However, the whole complete look, that hair in the Winter Baby look matching the like silky perfection of that teal gown is gonna take it as a complete whole soul look for me. Wow. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Orion Story's Hard On versus Maddy's Tutu. Gonna be Maddy for me, dog. Kerri Colby's Winter Baby versus June's Winter Baby. I mean, at this point, it's just like, I love them both equally. I don't even know how. Let's look at the shoes. Okay. Let's look at June's shoes. Okay. This is actually gonna go to June for me. Her whole entire look, I think, is a little more complete. Head to toe, untouchable. Kerri's chains, also, oh my God. It's literally for me here coming down to the shoe. I'm just not in love with the more pale tone of gold in the shoe compared to the chain. That is literally the small distinction that I am gonna have to make here as a choice. So June, gonna get this for me. Final. Oh, June versus Maddy's. June's Winter Baby versus Maddy's Tutu, Miss June. And finally, we've made it to our final two looks. Alyssa Hunter's Religion Pageant look versus June Jambalaya's Winter Baby gown. Wow. The choice for me is, it's easy. I love this Alyssa Hunter religion look. Wow. Wow. Well, I know the title is meaningless, but congratulations to Alyssa Hunter for winning the RuPaul's Drag Race Season 14 official, unofficial UNAIRED Runways tournament hosted by your host, Bussy Queen. There were so many phenomenal looks here. Again, if y'all are not following the queens from the season, go give them some extra love. And if you wouldn't have ended up at the same winner, then tell me how the bracket would have panned out for you. As always, I want to say thanks so much for watching today's video and give an extra special shout out to my patrons who make my channel possible. I also want to say thanks so much to today's video sponsor, YouGov, who you can check out using the link in the description to start earning extra cash today. And finally, I want to give an extra special shout out to Fake and Rachel Lapidow, who've just joined my Patreon at the hot tier, and Alessandro420, Angel, Cyrus, Dark-Sided Otter, Dicky, Felicia, Frankie, Hector Simancas, Jeffrey, Joseph, Josh, JP in Dallas, Kyle Hermes, Laura Lassette, Louis Labrador, Ruff, Mark James, Matthew Burns, Matthew Bauer, Maxi Wow, Miss F, Neely, Ryan Beats, Sailor, Steven, Topher, and Wheelie, who are all supporting me at my Bussy Queen collector tier. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see y'all later. Love ya. Bye. Oh.